So as you saw in the intro, this video is going to be about the ETNIES WINDROW VULC MID shoe, specifically the Earth Day ones, but we'll get into all the specs at the end of the video. For now, I'm going to session them. This is the first time I'm ever wearing them. I tried them on when they came in, but I haven't even walked around in them, so they're fresh out of the box. We'll see how it goes. Let's get a warm-up going. I felt so bad last time I was here on this that it's like freaking me out. Ooh. Okay. Now that I'm more than warmed up, that crook took way too long, by the way, let's get into some flip tricks. Do some flat ground, see how they feel. So far they're pretty good. Super comfortable, and like you don't really have to break them in, so it's a good start, but we'll keep going. My second battery on the Nikon just died, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to switch to the phone. Oh. I'm gonna do a few more things around the park and then I'm gonna call it. It's like September 20th and it's so friggin' hot today, man. Not complaining though. I had to walk away from that. It was pissing me off a bit too much. It makes me feel like complete shit. I hate that I can't kickflip off things. I always struggle. I did it like a week or two ago, I don't know, at like the gazebo spot. It's smaller, but I thought maybe I could get it today here. So I started trying it and it's just frustrating the crap out of me. So I have to walk away, kind of ruining the shoes too. So it's not really worth it. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll try to just kickflip the bank quick, but I think I'm gonna call it after that. Alright, it's the next day. I came out just for a quick session today. I might be here for about an hour, but it's also very windy. We'll see what happens, but I'll try to get what I can today. So it's the next day after that session you guys just saw. I had to call it after that kickflip because it was just way too windy to be doing flip tricks and I ran out of time anyways. I actually ended up going to skate a bit this morning also, but it was super quick, like 20 minutes. It's even windier today than it was yesterday, so it didn't really do much. So let's get into the shoes. Like I said near the beginning of this video, these are the ETNIES WINDROW VULC MID Earth Day shoes, and this is just gonna be a first impressions review because I've only had 2 sessions or 2 and a bit sessions in them. So yeah, first I'm gonna go over all the details and then I'll get into my thoughts on skating them over the past couple of days. First off, this is a mid-top construction. Personally, I really like skating mid or high tops. It gives you a little bit more protection, but if that's not your thing, this exact shoe does come in a low or regular version. It is a vulcanized shoe. It's made out of recycled synthetic suede, recycled polyurethane, and organic cotton, which makes this shoe 100% vegan, which is also a big reason I bought them. So it's mostly the synthetic suede all around here and bits of canvas here, and then canvas around the ankle, and the tongue is canvas. They got this little tab here on the end, which is pretty cool. It helps you like pull the shoe onto your foot. Just some minor little details. So you got the classic ETNIES E on the side, both sides, inside and out. Some little air holes on the top of the toes. And I think this is like my favorite part of the shoe, honestly, is the little Earth Day tag. They're also part of the Buy a Shoe, Plant a Tree project that ETNIES does. Basically, you buy a shoe and they donate to plant a tree. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and show you guys real quick. So yeah, you can see how many trees have been planted because of the shoes. They actually printed it right on the insoles, which are removable, and they're made out of like cork on top and I guess just like foam on the bottom. But they are super thin, which leads me into my first opinion about them, and that is basically that they're extremely thin feeling. They are vulcanized, so for sure like I expected a lot of board feel and everything, but for my liking it was a little bit too thin. The first session when I pre-mowed on the nollie flip, I fully felt everything. That was pretty painful, and it was the first day I skated these shoes, so right out of the box I felt like there was no break-in time. You had instant board feel. I did end up swapping out the insoles for the second session, so it is nice that they do come out. I ended up just putting in some FPs that I have, because yeah, even like just going off the little curb thing, just trying the kick flips, it was hurting my feet. So this is the bottom sole. I don't think it's anything special really. It does the job. It grips. I can't really say too much on it yet because it's only been a couple sessions. Usually this is the reason I end up changing my shoes, is because I lose all the grip over here, because I tend to like scooch my feet around quite a bit. But yeah, since it's only been 2 sessions, I don't have too much of an opinion on this except that it's good for now. The rubber for the flick I found was really nice. Like I said when talking about the board feel, how these shoes feel broken in like instantly, that goes for the flick also. I just found it was nice right out the gate. So a very nice flick on these in my opinion. Kick flips and heel flips. I got a little bit of heel flip wear right there. This is a bit of a weird detail that probably doesn't really matter, but when I first got them and I felt the shoelaces, they felt super nice. I don't know what it is about them. I didn't have any problems with them like coming untied or anything like that. The eyelets are actually really tight too. It's just the fabric, the synthetic suede, so there's no like metal or anything around the eyelets. I did notice a little bit of wear on the shoelaces here, I guess from all the kickflip attempts and stuff, but I've said this in other shoe reviews, ripping the shoelaces don't really matter to me too much. I just replace them. It's not a big deal, but it does look like maybe over time they probably will rip, but I don't know, like time will tell. So the tongue and just like all around the shoe really has some good thickness. The fabric, especially around the ankles here, which is nice. If you get smacked with the board or something, this is so nice to have. A good amount of protection like on top, on the tongue, so they are super comfortable. I did get a bunch of wear around the rubber here after the first 2 sessions, but I did try a ton of kick flips. Considering, I think it did pretty good. There's actually nothing on the synthetic suede or canvas or anything, any of the fabric here. Not even a little bit of scuffing, barely. So I think that's about all I can say about the shoe at this point. I do really like it so far. The only thing that I don't like is how thin they feel. I have been riding Adidas, the Stan Smiths. I don't know if maybe those are a bit thicker, but if you've been watching my videos for a bit, you know that I've been riding Converse a lot. I thought cons were thin, but I don't know, the first day with these, like, I was super surprised at how thin they actually feel. It says that they're single wrapped vulcanized constructions, so I don't know if that's even thinner than normal vulcanized. Maybe that has something to do with it, but that's the only issue I really have with them. We'll see how it goes with the FPs inside. Hopefully it helps a little bit. I couldn't really judge too much on the second session because I wasn't even jumping off anything at all. The thinness is a little bit disappointing to me. I guess I just had really high expectations for this shoe. I don't know why. ETNIES is a skater-owned company, so it is nice to support these companies. At this point, I would still recommend trying them out, especially if you like thin shoes, vulcanized, tons of board feel. One thing I did forget to mention was the price of the shoes. So I think full price, I bought them off the ETNIES website. Full price was $100 Canadian, but I actually got them on sale for $70. That was a plus. It was free shipping also. And they are pretty true to size. I'm a 7 women's, which is a 5.5 men's, and that's what I got, and it fits really nicely. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this video. Let me know if you guys would be interested in a full review after I ride them for a month or so. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.